An ugly girl falls into an enchanted well and emerges from it as a beauty queen. A widow has an ugly, lazy daughter and a beautiful, hard-working stepdaughter. The widow loves her own daughter but treats her stepdaughter cruelly. The beautiful girl must daily sit by a well near the road and spin until her fingers start to bleed. One day her spindle becomes so blood-drenched that she tries to rinse it off in the well. The bloody spindle falls into the water and sinks to the bottom of the well. When the widow hears about this, she orders the beautiful stepdaughter to retrieve the spindle. There's no way the girl can reach the spindle without jumping into the well, so at last that's what she does. When she reaches the bottom, she passes out, and when she wakes from her faint, she's lying in a lovely meadow. In the middle of the meadow, the girl finds an oven full of bread. The bread calls, "Take me out, otherwise I'll burn." The girl obliges. Next she finds an apple tree covered with apples. The tree also speaks to her, "Shake me, shake me. All of my apples are ripe and ready." Again the girl obliges. The girl finally arrives at a little house. An old woman with terrifyingly big teeth is sitting at the window. The woman tells the girl not to be afraid. "Stay with me," she says, "and if you're good about doing the household chores, you won't be sorry." She adds that the girl must be extra careful about shaking her feather mattress. Shake the eider down until the feathers start to fly. That's how you get snow on the earth. The old woman is named Mother Holly. She's a kind and gentle mistress, and the beautiful girl works hard to please her. After a while, though, the girl becomes inexplicably homesick. She tells Mother Holly, "I know that I'm better off here than back there, but I just can't stay any longer." Mother Holly receives this news in good humor and offers to take the girl back herself. Taking the girl's hand, she leads her to a gate. When Mother Holly opens the gate, gold rains down on the girl until she's completely covered. "That's your reward for working so well," says Mother Holly, and returns the girl's spindle. The gate closes, and suddenly the girl is back home. Since she's covered with gold, her stepmother and stepsister receive her kindly. When she describes her adventures, the widow resolves that her own daughter should be just as lucky. She orders the ugly daughter to sit and spin by the well. Next, she should prick her finger and paint the spindle with her blood. Finally, she should throw the spindle into the well and jump down after it. Like her stepsister, the ugly girl wanders the meadow until she sees the bread-filled oven. But when the bread speaks to her, the girl snaps. "Do you really think that I want to get all dirty doing that?" She continues on her way until she reaches the apple tree, which begs, "Shake me, shake me." The girl asks, "Why would I want to get hit on the head?" and walks away. At length, the ugly girl arrives at Mother Holly's house, where the old woman makes the same offer as before. For the first day, the ugly girl works hard. After all, there's gold at the end of the adventure. But on subsequent days, she becomes lazier and lazier and even forgets to shake the eider-down mattress. The girl works happily for Frau Holly for some time. Frau Holly never speaks angrily to her and feeds her well. Eventually, even though her life with Frau Holly is much better than her life with her stepmother and stepsister, the girl becomes homesick. Frau Holly tells the girl that she will take her home herself. When the girl passes through a gateway, she becomes completely covered in gold from head to toe. Frau Holly gives the girl back her lost spindle. When the girl returns home, her stepmother and stepsister are happy to see her simply because she is covered in gold. The girl tells her stepmother and stepsister all about Frau Holly. The girl's stepsister decides that she wants to receive the same reward from Frau Holly. She pricks her finger to get blood on the spindle, drops the spindle down the well, and dives in after it. She finds herself in the same land that the other girl went to earlier. When the loaves of bread calls out to the stepsister to take them from the oven, she tells them that she will not dirty her hands for them. When the apple tree calls out to the stepsister to shake it, she refuses, saying that some of the apples might fall on her head. The stepsister goes to Frau Holly's house and asks to be taken in as a servant. The stepsister is hard-working at first. Soon, however, she falls back into her normal lazy ways and shirks her responsibilities. She forgets to make Frau Holly's bed, which means that no snowflakes fall. Frau Holly soon wants the stepsister to leave. The stepsister is happy to go because she thinks she'll get the gold. When the stepsister passes through the gateway, a bucket full of tar pours over her head and covers her completely. The stepsister finds that she cannot wash off the tar, and she remains covered in it the rest of her life. Mother Holly is not pleased. She fires the ugly girl, who's glad to leave. Mother Holly brings her through the big gate, but this time, instead of being showered with gold, the girl is covered with tar. "That's your reward for your service," says Mother Holly. The tar never washes off.